Now, one other area of the law that the U.S. Supreme Court has been confronting is kind of what we call quasi-criminal law. And that is the intersection between criminal investigations and property that is supposed to be the proceeds of crime. And this is an issue in all nations, including Malaysia as well. And that's the area of civil forfeiture and criminal forfeiture. So what do you do in a situation in which the government believes something has occurred that's wrong, and there is the proceeds of that, and there is property somewhere? And this most often occurs in the context, again, of drugs and narcotics, or in the context of alcohol-based offenses. But the U.S. Supreme Court is trying to confront the balance between what's excessive, what violates due process. Now, we also have this parallel civil forfeiture regime. And civil forfeiture is a situation in which the government hasn't brought criminal charges. It has a concern that the money is the product of some offense or was involved in an offense, but doesn't yet have the ability to bring a criminal charge. And civil forfeiture is different from criminal charges, is different from civil litigation, is different from civil and criminal forfeiture, in that it is only against property, not against a person. And so we do have this kind of growth industry in the United States in which the government has become very, 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 very actively involved in seizing money that is in bank accounts or seizing property that was purchased with money. And then what you have to do is that you then have to initiate, you have to stake a claim to the money, and then you have to prove that it's your money and no criminality was involved. And so what it does is just a very, very, very easy tool for prosecutors in the United States to simply put a hold on assets and then use that as extraordinary leverage over individuals who would then have to come in and claim the right to the assets and prove that they are innocent. And so this is a very controversial practice. There has been kind of a pushback in the United States over the past 3 or 4 years that it's being used excessively.